And I'm here today with your 2017 President-elect, Joanne Stevens.
Hi, everybody, and thanks for joining us today.
So welcome to the second version of what you should be doing now to stay on track in 2017. We hope that your year has gotten off to a good start and you've had a great first quarter of 2017. And right now, your network should be looking at these items on your to-do list. You may want to take some notes. But first, let's do a quick little poll. What Women's Council position do you currently hold? Can you go to your screen right now, select the box that best represents your position in Women's Council, and let's see who's on the call today. Are you the network president, the network president-elect, other network officer, a state officer, or regional vice president, or another? So once you mark your poll, we're going to show you the results at the end so that we'll know who's on the call. Moving forward onto our chapter to network transition, we'll have some great workshops at the mid-year meeting in DC for you to solidify your understanding of the changes needed to move forward with the new network model. And if you haven't thought about the items that you can implement now, here are two important aspects of the network model that we want you to get started on. So plan industry events for 2017 and 2018. We're looking for wow factor events. And these events call for good planning and promotion. So think about it, begin now to work on your event ideas. The second one is the transition from local affiliates to strategic partners. We'd like you to accomplish that this year. So download some talking points and a template from the network tools section of the website to begin this transition. Remember, based on the pilot test, most affiliates welcome this change and the local network benefited with increased revenue. Change isn't always easy, but I believe this change will generate new enthusiasm around being a council member. And I've seen it out there in my travels across the country this year. And we're excited to see where it will take the council and the possibilities for local groups to transform themselves. So do we have the poll results right now? Let's see who's on the call. All right, so 76% are network presidents or president-elect. We have 21% state officers and 3% other. Wonderful. I'm glad you guys took time out of your day today to be with us and to kind of get a little bit of coaching here on what you should be doing next. So Joanne, I'm going to turn over the next slide to you.
Thank you, Sherry. We want to take this opportunity to remind you about staying on top of programs and industry event promotion. 60 days out is the preferred timeline for promotion. So do you have someone responsible for this duty? If not, then review with your committees and assign one of your national members the task of maintaining and updating your website. Make sure you're getting the word out in advance and collaborating with other networks or industry or community partners to drive this concept in your local area. And don't just promote or advertise to your current membership. Expand your advertising to include prospective members as well. Use not only the website for promotion, newspaper press releases, and email blasts. Make sure that your leadership team is on the website. After all, you want the public and the members of your network to know who is the leadership team. Your website is the face of Women's Council. If people go to your site and nothing is there, how do they know what you're doing and when you're doing it? So again, make sure that you have a person designated to keep things current on your website. And if you don't have someone now, you can certainly call National, and Rob Miller will have any of your national members set up so that they have access to get on the website and make those changes. We would like to see your programs, your industry events, any fundraisers or community service projects you're involved in. Anything you have going on should be posted to that network or to that website, because after all, it generates interest and helps with both recruitment and retention of members. So Sherry, let's talk about recruitment and retention.
Okay, well, that's a good lead into the 2017 campaign. How did you do? We have a recap of winners for you today and want you to know we're so proud of the work that you're doing in this area. It's critical to the forward movement of the council. Your efforts are rewarded with cash prizes and can supplement your budget. So let's tell you who the winners are this year. Joanne?
I am so pleased today to announce the following winners of our recruitment and retention program. So drum roll. As you can see in our small network category, Greater Fresno, California was our first place winner with 415 points. Placer County, California, second place with 405 points. And Columbus, Ohio with 350 points. In the large network category, Northern Washtenaw, Utah, 540 points. Long Beach, California, second place with 376. And Miami-Dade, Florida, third place, 360. And then our mega network, Pensacola Bay Area, Florida, 875 points. Wow, we need to talk to them. Chicago, Illinois, 735. And third place, Las Vegas, Nevada, 430 points. And now our retention winners will be small network. Again, Fox Valley, Wisconsin, 92.59% retention. Second place, Jefferson City area, Missouri, 92.31%. Third place, North Shore, Illinois, with a little over 89%. Large network category, Sacramento, California, first place, 83.67%. Second place goes to Tampa, Florida, with 80.88%. And third place to Solano County, California, with 80.77%. And our mega network, Naples on the Gulf, 1.48% retention. Second place, Pensacola Bay Area, Florida, at 80.73%. And third place, Bonita Springs, Estero, Florida, 79.31%. Congratulations to all of these networks for their outstanding performance. And we will recognize these networks on Friday, May the 19th, during the Best of Women's Council Awards reception in Washington, D.C. So be sure you're there to root and help celebrate the success of these networks.
Well, I don't know about you, Joanne, but I'm very impressed with these numbers this year. I think this chapter to network, I think this chapter to network change is going to be a very good thing for Women's Council of Realtors. So
yes.
when we talk about recruitment and retention, and specifically recruitment, we want to talk about how you engage your new members. And a portion of your efforts for recruitment and retention this year should be inclusive of a few new member orientations over the course of the year. And if given attention, this orientation can help you make introductions to prospective members and orient new members on engagement opportunities and membership involvement benefits. We've developed a first-year strategy for your new member communication that is proven and it delivers results. Just go to the link here and download the information. It's at WCR.org, Network Tools, Policies, Procedures, Local Information, and Forms. There are many ideas shared here and templates for letters and emails to your new members and talking points that will help you deliver value to your new and potential new members.
Okay, and since we have just finished the first quarter of the year, we want to remind all of you on the call today that the first quarterly report is due. Take another poll at this point, and we would like to ask your network if you have indeed submitted the quarterly report to National as of yet. So if you'll take a minute and answer that poll. While we're waiting, if you have not submitted your report, please make it a priority and turn it in as soon as possible. All reporting for this year is done electronically and on a quarterly basis. The quarterly report link in a survey format was emailed to the local network president a few weeks ago from National. If you did not receive it, first go to the website under Network Business Planning, or you can contact Martha Rusk at National. These were actually due back to the National office by April the 14th, but since this is a new process and we are in this transitional period, National has granted an extension until April the 24th, which I believe is Monday. So your state will also probably want a copy. And the reason that this reporting is, it's just critical feedback for the future planning of the council. It provides us with important statistical information and helps us as officers elevate our strengths and weaknesses to build a better council for our members. It's always an online process. We do not accept paper attachments any longer. It's simple, it's quick, and it won't take you any more than about 5 minutes. So let's take a look at our poll results if we can. Wow, that is very impressive. Over half of you have said yes, you have submitted your report. Only 7% said no, and 38% said I'm not sure. So for those of you that have submitted, thank you very much. For those of you that have not or you're not sure, let's do some checking, and please make it a priority to try to get that into National by the 24th of April.
Wonderful. Thanks, Joanne. Oh, and there we have the slide right there that shows where the link is on the website. So I want to talk about something new. We have a newly formatted PMM class that we're offering for the first time at the mid-year meeting in DC. The PMM Top of Course titled World Leadership, Secrets from Women Warriors. I love that title. Instructors are Faith Reed, Gail Hartnett, and Joanne Poole. Women's Council welcomes all real estate warriors to step into this new interactive learning experience to gain fresh skills in presentation techniques, innovative management tactics, and strategic growth. Are you one of our warriors? Well, register early. Spots are limited for this one-time only event. And this course does count as credit towards the performance management designation. So what's a pop-up course, you ask? Well, generally speaking, pop-up courses are a series of short workshops within a course that offer opportunities to engage in new material or activities not typically covered in the traditional curriculum. So interactivity is a key. It's not about formal instruction, but discovery and hands-on learning. This course counts as credit towards the performance management designation. So registrations are still available, and the registration fee is $175 in advance and $195 on site, and that's based on availability. So register early. Spots are limited for this one-time only event. In addition to the fabulous instructor lineup that we have offered here, we will also feature in the top-end appearances from influential industry leaders. So if you want to be there for this first-time event and witness it yourself, you must attend, so register now.
And more importantly, the PMM Top of Course can be used to complete your required courses for the PMM designation. And you still have time to apply to receive your designation in Washington at our pinning ceremony, which is Friday, May the 19th at 4:15, again during our Best of Women's Council Awards reception. And also, be there to support those that are earning that designation because they've worked hard to get there. And if you would like to hold a PMM course in your area, we have a number of qualified and certified instructors that can assist you. Some courses even count as curriculum towards other designations. So if you're not offering a course, you should be. It's a great member benefit. So go online to wcr.org/our-designation for more information, or again, you can contact the educational department at National to help you get started.
Thank you, Joanne. So, want something else new to talk about? Well, we're excited to announce the newest member benefit, electronic badging. This is a fun and easy way to share your education and leadership accomplishments received through the council. The first badge, the PMN badge, was issued at the end of February. And a leadership badge will be heading your way in April. And be sure to look out for the mid-year meeting badge that will be distributed to attendees on site. This is an exciting new way for you to engage with your online connections and to make the most of the tools you're gathering with the council. Collect and share them all. This is another new membership benefit that provides an opportunity for you to share your achievements on Facebook or LinkedIn and in your email signature if you wish. It's another way for your connections to see your education accomplishments in sort of a fun way. If you've had the designation for a while and you decided to share, you could say something like, I earned my performance management designation in 2010 from the National Women's Council of Realtors, and now I'm national president. To be able to give back to others by my experiences. So use it to your advantage. Use it to let people know what you're doing, how you're advancing in your designations and in your leadership pathway. Another perk of the organization I love as a way to promote your ongoing Women's Council involvement. So be sure to display your achievements on social media or in your e-signature. This is a perfect marketing opportunity for you to promote your commitment to education and building your business to all of your connections.
And let's talk about some of the other membership benefits that are available that you may not even know about. And we want to be sure that you do so that you can take advantage of these. We have a member discount program that offers various discounts on business services that you may frequently use. And we have some great discounts on entertainment tickets, such as movies, plays, show tickets, and discounts at a number of theme parks and attractions. There are even some rental car and gift card discounts offered. So check it out, again, on the website. You see it's at wcr.org/about-us/benefits. And make sure that your membership knows about this. That there is one caveat. You have to sign up through the website first to activate these benefits. So be sure you let your membership know that's the step they have to take first. So take advantage. We may all see you at one of these entertainment locations.
Okay, so our next leadership webinar on what you should be doing now is Wednesday, July 12th at 1:30 p.m. What we're doing this year is bringing you a quarterly update to keep you on track with things that you should be thinking about. It's just a little coaching tool. We hope you're taking advantage of it. So we're also offering an online webinar in October for an in-depth understanding of project teams and strategic partners that you can encourage your leadership team to attend. We understand that not all of your leadership team will be in DC, and we want to assure you that you have the training you need for success in the chapter to network transition this year. The links on this page at the bottom, business focused and network specific, these will take you to all of the videos and the webinars we currently have available for you to share with your members and your leadership team. We want to encourage you to use these tools to reinforce the member value of Women's Council of Realtors. So go on there, check it out, see what our inventory is, and use these tools. They're very valuable. All right, the next thing we want to talk about is policies and procedures. Where do we find them? You know, recently we put them all online, customizable and by downloadable, and we have links located throughout the website for you to obtain this information. So we'd like to remind you that they are online and downloadable, customizable for your network, and they are on the policies and procedures page of the website. So everything you need is at your fingertips right here. So if you look at the slide up here, you'll see the red arrow. There is local, state, and national information, and forms are now located here on the website, just in case you were wondering where they were. Joanne, you want to talk about Washington, D.C.?
Oh, absolutely. It's so hard to believe that it's only 4 weeks until our mid-year meeting in Washington. Boy, time flies when you're having fun and when you're busy. So we hope by now that you've registered for the Women's Council meetings, and those are held in Washington, D.C. Our dates are May 18th through the 20th, and we will be at the Washington Hilton Hotel. These are always held in conjunction with the legislative meetings and the expo. There are many, many events, so you have to have a calendar to keep them all straight. We've talked about the pop-up PMM course that will be offered the day before, that we also will have this special training on the network model, and we're calling it boot camp. So it'll provide a checklist of the things that you should be doing to make that transition from chapter to network and how and when to do them. There will be activities and training that will assist you in implementing the network model. So please be sure to bring all your network leadership to attend these events. You'll find them to be extremely informative and valuable. We'll also be awarding the PMN designation, and that will be announced on Friday afternoon. And you'll also hear from our 2018 officer team candidates that same afternoon. And then that evening from 7:15 to 9 o'clock, we're bringing a special event to our members, and it's called Capital Steps. So if you've not heard of this, it's a Washington, D.C. based comedy troupe. They've been a local institution for over 30 years, providing a unique blend of musical and political comedy to our nation's capital. And each show consists of tasteful lampooning, guaranteed to leave both sides of the political spectrum laughing. And I've seen this show before, and I can tell you it is hysterical. So
I'm looking forward to it, Joanne.
Yeah, it's really fun. So we have a very full agenda for the days that we are there in Washington. So please, if you want to sightsee, come in early or stay over, because the days from the 18th through the 20th are going to be jam-packed with educational opportunities for you, and you don't want to miss these exciting events. So how about a checklist?
Well, let's look at what we talked about today, because we talked about a lot of things. And, you know, we don't want this to be overwhelming, but we're hoping that this is a helpful tool for you guys to stay organized and to be reminded of things that you need to plan for. So we talked about programs and promotion. We talked about industry events and having a 60-day window for promotion at those events. We talked about website updates, how important it is to have your Face of Women's Council present and accounted for. We talked about new member orientations, how effective they are in your recruitment efforts. We talked about the importance of quarterly reports and gave you some ideas and prompted you to take action. We need to get those reports in as soon as possible. The PMM Top of Course, this is something that's really new this year. We hope that if you don't plan on attending, that you talk to people who have attended and get their feedback on this course that we're offering. Also, badging, a new and fun way to show people what you've been doing in your progression in education and leadership. Member discounts, Joanne talked to you. You know, those member discounts are very valuable. You never know where where you could use these. Even if you're buying gift cards for clients or whatever, there may be some opportunities in there for you. Our webinars and our videos, we have a whole library of these available for you to use at your business resource meetings or your industry events or your orientations or wherever you see fit. Policies and procedures are located on the website, downloadable and customizable. And our mid-year meeting in DC is right around the corner. We have some great tools and education for you to get more comfortable with the chapter to network transition. We've got our boot camp going on, and we've got our candidates are going to be speaking to us for our officer line for 2018. So we want you to hear that, and we're giving away some awards. We got some program awards, and that's going to be a big surprise because we're not announcing them beforehand. So having said that, we also want you to enjoy your journey. We have so many things to offer you and your members, and we so appreciate all of the time and effort you are putting into helping Women's Council be successful at the local level. So we want you to know that we are here to support your efforts in learning. We want to empower you to effectively and efficiently lead your network. We hope that our conversation today will give you the tools and organization for successful management of your networks. And our job as leaders is to deliver member value to those who matter most, your local members. We hope that you receive value from your time today. Joanne, you want to say something to wrap this up?
You know, I just want to remind all of our local networks and really state as well that our website is something that is so valuable, and it has almost every tool imaginable. It's been designed, it's been refined, it's been used successfully in other parts of the country. So don't spend your time reinventing the wheel. If there's something you want to do, check the website first because it is just full of great information.
Wonderful. Thank you, Joanne. So remember, we're also available to visit and speak or train at your local network if it will help you be more successful and bring member value. You can find the guidelines at WCR.org and the invitation link on the National Officer page. So that's all I have to say today. And Joanne, I think that we got a good response today. We had, quite a showing on this webinar. We hope to see all of you back. Yeah, and we hope to see all of you back here in July. Hope to see you all at the in DC at the mid-year meeting. And I'm sure you would agree, Joanne, that we just want to thank them for all they do for the Women's Council of Realtors.
Absolutely.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Have a good one.
Goodbye.